Welcome to the Root Cause Revolution podcast with functional and integrative nurse nutritionist and energy medicine practitioner, Audrey Christie.
Hey friends, welcome to Energy Medicine Monday. I'm your host, Audrey. Today we're going to talk about a few simple pain techniques. These are energy medicine pain techniques. So these are ways that you can support your body in relieving and reducing pain, at least temporarily, if not altogether. It just depends on the type of pain and where it's coming from. A lot of times if you're in pain, you have to reach that root cause. Otherwise, just like taking medication, you are temporarily masking those symptoms. So, full disclaimer, you are responsible for your own health and wellness. None of the things that I'm going to tell you about today can hurt you. They can only serve to help rebalance the energies in your body and therefore reduce your pain. If you're looking for more natural pain relief methods, I'll be talking more about some of those things in future episodes. So stay tuned. But for today, Energy Medicine Monday, we're going to talk about energy medicine. So the first technique is called siphoning. And this technique is based on the principle that the left hand pulls energy out and the right hand puts healing energy in. Depending on what is hurting on your body, this might require two people. So you might have to have a partner with this. But generally what you do is place the left hand on or over the area that is in pain. I like to hover when I do this. So if, say, my knee was in pain, I can reach that easily myself. I would hover my left hand over my knee. And then I would hold my right hand down, out, and away from my body to allow that siphoned energy, that siphoned pain energy to be drained off, right? You can visualize the pain or that stagnant energy being pulled out of your body. Then you can place your right hand over the area when you're done siphoning. You can place your right hand over the area and place your left hand upward. So your left hand is turned upward towards the sky or touching the ground to bring healing energy into that area. The way you close this technique is very simple. You just make figure eights with your right hand over the area of pain. It works really, really well. And you can enhance this. I always like to tell people things that you can do without any extra tools, but this is something that you can easily enhance by adding a double terminated clear quartz crystal, an amethyst, or many other tools can assist in this. The second technique I want to talk to you about today is breathing out the pain. And this one has a lot of science behind it. It is commonly used in conventional medicine as well. You can think of it like breathing through labor pains, if you will. But the bottom line is that breath moves energy. And so by focusing on the breath, you can gain control over pain in your body. So simply while focusing on the pain or the area that's in pain, you take a big deep breath through the nostrils with the mouth closed as if you're smelling a rose and you want to get every last smell of that scent, every last bit of that scent. And then you exhale through the mouth as if you're blowing out 100 birthday candles at once. And these aren't chest breaths that we're doing here. These are belly breaths. So pay attention when you breathe in. Does your chest expand or does your chest rise or does your belly expand out? And then when you exhale through your mouth, you're really breathing that out and your belly should contract. You're going to do this very, very slowly, several times, breathing the pain out more and more slowly with each breath in. This works really, really well. I enjoy using it myself when I'm hurt. There's a really funny animated, well, the show's not very funny, but it's one of those things that I tolerate it being on TV, called Family Guy. And there is one scene that is rather funny, and you might see it as a meme or a GIF, but Peter trips and falls and hits his knee, and he just sits and breathes like that for, it seems like 5 minutes of the show. It's just him going, over and over and over again, right? And he's breathing out the pain. So they're using it as comic relief, but it is actually a technique that is proven to work. And then there are so many energy medicine techniques that I could tell you about for reducing pain and relieving pain. But there's one more that works really, really well. And essentially what you do is if you have a spasming muscle, or if you have a sharp pain somewhere, you can stretch the ends of the muscle that it occurs in, and then you just lightly pinch the belly of the muscle. Now, this does require a little bit of knowledge about what direction the muscles in your body are moving. So, for example, if you had pain in your calf, the muscles in your calf run from your knee to your ankle. So they go up and down. So if I had pain in the back of my calf, I would stretch up on the top of my calf. So take my finger, push in, and rub that end of my calf muscle towards my knee. Then I would do the same thing at the opposite end, push in and rub down towards my ankle, just a few inches away from where that muscle terminates. And then this is the part that makes it work so well. You simply go to the middle of that muscle, so somewhere between your knee and your ankle, right in the middle, and you ever so lightly pinch with your first finger and your thumb. Just one time. The lighter the pinch, the better, the more effective this technique is. And it acts like hitting the reset button after a breaker's been thrown. What it does is send a signal to the brain that the pain is no longer necessary in that area. Like message received, you understand that your body understands that the pain is over. Now, if this were pain in the hands, the wrist, or even the elbow, you could, or the ankle itself, what you would do is make these tiny light pinches up and down the inside of the arm or the inside of the leg for about 20 seconds. Again, the lighter the pinch, the better. And then, of course, I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but maybe I should. This should not be done over an open wound, right? We're not pinching an open wound. My favorite part about any of the three of these techniques is that they show you that your mind can move energy and impact your body and the pain in your body in many ways. So you can actually see when you use these techniques that your thinking can move energy to relieve pain. And it's a very, very freeing and opening experience. Now, if you try these methods and you're like, Audrey, this didn't work. It's not as, it doesn't work as much as I want it to. Then what you might look into is what blocks might you be holding on to that could be interfering. It could be something like your polarity is reversed. And I believe we've talked about that before in an Energy Medicine Monday. If I go back and look and we haven't, then I'll cover polarity again. It could be that you are having some sort of energetic or physical block to that pain. And there are ways that we can get around it. And we'll talk more about that in future Energy Medicine Mondays. But what I want you to know is these three tools and many, many other energy medicine tools can really provide a wide range of pain relief. And I encourage you to try these or to reach out to me directly. You can do that at audrey@audreychristie.com, and I will respond to you. But letting you know what pain relief methods work in specific what might work in your specific situation. So whatever you do, try, because I had a teacher tell me many years ago that the worst thing that you can do is not try, right? These things, they won't hurt you at all, and they are moving you in the right direction. So I encourage you to explore and learn about the magic, if you will, that is available to you inside your own body. All right, friends, I will see you on Wellness Wednesday for our regular episode. Be well.
Thank you for listening to the Root Cause Revolution podcast. Be sure and subscribe on your favorite podcast provider. Ratings and reviews are always appreciated.